Alrighty, so I thought I'd give you a quick demo of the point of sale software. I know there's a lot of different types of softwares and hardwares out there, and it can get a bit confusing. I think the simplest way to go about it is to just play around with the software and actually see the software in person or through a video demo. So what I'll do is I'll show you the front end in the first half, and then I'll show you a little bit about the back end as well in the second half. So as you can see in the screen, in this top right area here, we've got all the products. You can have a lot of buttons. Basically, you can have up to 36 buttons on that one page, and you can have multiple pages. So I can add an extra page if I need to. So all these blue buttons are extra pages. You can name it to anything that you want. And basically you can have a lot of buttons. You can hundreds of buttons. I know it can be a little bit of a problem when you're using the manual cash register and you only have limited number of buttons, but that won't be a problem in this kind of a system because you have a lot of room. Basically, to do a transaction, you click on black coffee. You can choose the different sizes. Let's say it's a large, and then I choose a latte as well, which is a small. You can quickly choose the size, and then you can add extra modifiers or extra notes with that coffee. So for example, if I wanted extra hot, I click on extra hot. If I wanted with almond milk, it adds an extra 50 cents for almond milk, so you're not missing out on those little extras every time you're taking orders. And let's say it's 2 sugars over here. If I go into the ice cream section over here, let's add a cone and a waffle. And basically you'll see all the items come up on the left side, and you've got your total over here, which is $25.95. Now to finish the sale, you can either press cash or K-POS. With your K-POS machines, you can link your bank machines to the point of sale hardware as well, which can make it super convenient because the amount will directly go onto the K-POS machine. So let's say I click on K-POS over here. I can give it an order name. Let's say this order is for, let's think of a cool name. Let's say Molly, if you get the hint. So I've clicked on Molly, and you can see here on the docket, you can see that I've set up the option so that it breaks down all the items for each section. So you've got your drinks at the top and your ice cream at the bottom. Obviously you can get rid of that setting as well if you need to, but in the drinks you can see that the black coffee is here, large, latte and all the extra notes, and ice creams are here at the bottom. And you can see here, order is for Molly. Basically that was super quick in terms of you just press a few buttons. Let's say cone waffle, you click on K-POS, you click on OK, and that transaction's done. So the handy thing about this system is that it requires the least amount of clicks. Sometimes one of the hardest things is when you're using a system and you have to click on a lot of buttons to do one simple transaction, which takes a lot of time, and it's harder to process the volume of customers, especially if you're a busy shop. So basically these are what the dockets look like. There's a lot of different functions here as well. You can give discounts. So for example, let's say you want to give a 20% discount. It's 20% minus. You can print receipts. You can print old receipts. Now into the back end, you can go into reports over here, and you can see all different kinds of reports. You can even have employee clock in, clock out as well. But we'll go into just a sales report. When I click on view, you can see that today's sales cash is this much, K-POS is this much, and then your categories breakdown and your item breakdown is here as well, so you can see which items you're selling more and less of. With your reports, you can change the date. So instead of doing a daily report, you can do a weekly report, a monthly report. You can make it into an Excel sheet if you want, if that helps your accountant. And you can pretty much access the system from anywhere else as well, if it's connected to the internet. In terms of being able to change items and products, that's super easy as well. So for example, let's go into coffee. Instead of black coffee, you want to change that to long black, for example. So you can go long black over here, and you can change the price. So if instead of $6, and then you go close. And so that comes up as long black now, and if I click on it, it comes up as $6. So it's quite easy to add products and to change products. You just press and hold pretty much on the screen, and you've got all the options coming there for you. So it's a pretty easy system to use. Obviously, it needs to be customized for different businesses a little bit differently. So a restaurant might have a table, it might need a table feature that this system can do as well. So there's a lot of functionality, there's a lot of settings that can be modified. And basically once they're modified to suit your business style, it's going to be super quick to make transactions. So if you have any questions, or if you are not sure if it has all the functions that you need for your business, just let me know, and I'll be able to answer those questions for you. But hopefully this video gave you a good idea of kind of how the software runs and its ease of use as well.